Would you like to understand how to make a digital marketing campaign plan step by step? Look, the people that choose to learn this skill, it changes the game for them. Look, for me, I went from being a £10 an hour joiner to a multiple six-figure per month entrepreneur because of this skill. Now, there's usually two types of people that land on this video and that want to learn digital marketing. So number one is they already have a business and they haven't figured out digital marketing yet, like most businesses. Number two is you don't have a business yet and you actually want to use digital marketing to implement for others. Which one are you? Just connect to that for a minute. Which one are you? Either way, it's one of the best skills you can learn as an aspiring entrepreneur or an entrepreneur, because it will change the game for you.
It is what it is, eh? I just traveled the world from 2016 onward. I wrote it down. Facebook, with regards to how much money, measure against those KPIs. Trust me, your life will change.
Hi, Scott Weddle here. I'm the CEO of Fast Track Business in the Digital Marketing School, a six-figure per month online education company. And also I'm the CMO for a company called Conscious Education, which is doing amazing things in the world. And we're currently spending about $250,000 a month profitably in that business. And that's really close to becoming $1 million a month mammoth because of the driving force of digital marketing and actually implementing the system I'm about to teach you today. Okay, so if you want to learn from someone in the game doing this and getting results, then you must subscribe to this channel. So click the button around here, subscribe right now, and you will get my videos every single week. Okay, with that said, let's dive into how to make a digital marketing plan step by step. Okay, so it comes in four phases, right? Phase number one is all about ideas. Phase number two is about strategy. Phase number three is about implementation. Phase number four is all about launch. Now, all this up here sounds really simple, right? It does. However, it's not common practice. Most businesses do not do this. And at the level I'm about to show you. There's a reason why we can launch a business and get it to six figures a month within the first 3 months, and it's this. There's a reason why we can be the driving force behind $1 million a month mammoth business. It's because of this. Okay? So what I'm about to share with you can change the game for you and is super valuable. So tune in right now, get your pen, bust out your journal, and get ready to go. So let's dive deeper into this. Ideas. In this phase, it's about going into complete possibility and pulling on threads. Like if you have a thread on here and I pulled it, it would just keep going and going and going. And that is the key. We need to pull on threads and just be in possibility. Not many people allow the time to allow this process to happen. Now, the goal here is to find everything that you could do and go into every single possibility. There's a few games we play and they're actually fun. The number one, the game of making it up. Okay? This is where you get on a call with your team or your client, whoever it is, and fill in what we call our signature foundations document and get clear on the target, the offer, the story, and the steps. And you just make it up. Yeah, you heard me right. You make it up. It's part of the creative process. You get some movement and you get some energy. You get some emotion going. Get the flow going. Get a foundations doc filled in, and then you're ready to move on to the next step, which is the game of imitation, not copying. Okay? This is where you go out into the market and look at competitors and gather ideas of what they're doing in the market. You can look at their big ideas, their hooks, their headlines, their offers, and record it all on a doc. And this is going to give you loads of inputs and give you loads of ideas as you go through this process. Step number 3, you want to gather intelligence. This is where we go deep into the psychology of the market. Okay, and we do something called leveraging reviews with the 513 system. It's absolutely gold, and you must learn it. We actually go into detail in this inside our 6-month certification, digital marketing certification, which is absolutely an amazing program that gets amazing results. Now look, once you've done that, your subconscious mind is primed to spit out genius ideas. And at this stage, you can go back to your foundation stock, that one that you made up at the start, and you can just get really clear after all your research on how you're going to create emotional clarity, and how you're going to present a message and what the offer is going to be, etc. Okay, it's super, super important. This phase is what people skip past. And when you give it the time, effort, energy, and focus and allow the natural order to unfold, something magical happens. So do not skip over this phase. It is key. Next, strategy. In this phase, it's super important to get clear on how you are going to sell before you generate a lead. If this is the front end of a marketing campaign, this is the back end, why would you drive traffic into something when you don't know how you're going to make the sale? You don't know how to seed or how to hook or how to avoid anything at the front to get them into here. You just don't know. Okay? So you must get clear on that first. Guys, write this one down. It's absolutely gold. If you've not wrote it down yet, write it down. Okay? So what we do is we ask ourselves questions like, how are we going to sell? On the phone to groups, a sales page. Which funnel are we using? We have 4 signature funnels. The appointment tap, the lead magnet to switch, the live webinar, and the sales page. Which traffic source am I going to use? What is my follow-up strategy? Am I going to use email, text as a sales team there? And then what you do is you actually draw it up and visualize it, okay? Because when you visualize it, you're able to see everything that you need to create to bring this campaign into fruition. Okay? Does this make sense? Just a quick check-in. Like, are you seeing how powerful this is? And are you seeing how powerful this is if you learn it and implement it in your own business or implement it for other people? It's crazy. What I'm sharing with you right now is literally it's worth millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. So pay attention. Next phase is implementation or implement. Okay? It's all about development here. We're taking all the research and the genius ideas and we're turning them into reality. Okay? So there is a checklist of things we do. And I'm going to run through it. Number 1, we have to choose a big idea for the marketing campaign. Okay, and that's like the arrow's head. The big idea gets expressed throughout the copy in different ways. And it keeps everything congruent. And congruence and cognitive connection are the key to someone buying and moving towards you. Number 2, we brainstorm headlines. Okay, that is how we hook people. So we brainstorm headlines, we get loads of ideas out, and we get the creative juices flowing. Number 3 is we fill in something called an epic ad sheet. And then number 4, we write the epic ad. Number 5, we choose a funnel or a template for modeling. Then we write the funnel copy. Then we read it out loud. Okay, we read it out loud to ourselves so we can hear if there's any incongruencies in the copy. Once we're happy, we need to check over that and run through our emotional clarity checklist, our teaching model checklist, and our copy checklist to make sure it is ticking all the boxes. Then full transparency, I can't spell. I use Grammarly.com to edit grammar. Then we send to someone to proofread, and then we write the follow-up script, so emails, text, sales, and then we upload it to funnels, do all the integrations, do a final Q&A check, and boom, there you go. And right there alone, that checklist is probably worth over $10,000. So take this seriously. Okay, it's just what I'm teaching you today is just absolute gold. All right. Last step is launch. So inside launch, this is the exciting part. All right. If there's a graph here, and this is emotion, and this is time, and we split it up into 3 phases where we're doing all our ideas and our strategy up here. This is going to be very high emotion. We're going to be excited, right? And then when you launch, okay, Inexperienced marketer will feel this. An experienced marketer will feel this, just stable. Okay, so the key is here is keeping your emotions in a stable place. Okay, so yeah, it's exciting, but you got to get to that place where it just is what it is. Okay, and that's the key in this phase. All right. So how do we do that? How do we launch it? It's broken into three phases. Number 1 is audience research. Number 2 is actually setting up the campaign, and number 3 is press and go. Okay, so inside audience research, my 2 recommendations are Facebook and YouTube. In Facebook, we can go after lookalike audiences or interests, and always my goal in any account is to find 10 to 15 audiences that are going to convert within my KPI, key performance indicator. And the same with YouTube, but these are things, they're not called lookalikes or interests, they're called placements, keywords, and also combinations of like topics and income and all these different types of things. And again, I'm looking for 10 to 15 audiences that work so I can just mine that gold. Okay? Next, setting up the campaign. Okay? This is where you must choose the correct objective. A lot of people are going to make a sale, but they're optimizing for lead, or they're going to make a sale and they're optimizing for a click on the page, and it's just no. If you're going to optimize on Facebook and you're wanting to generate a lead or make a sale, you use conversions. Or on YouTube, if you're generating leads, you go for leads. If sales, you go for sales. The objective of the campaign has to be correct. Okay? And then number 3, you press go. And this is where you must get your emotions in check and get out of the way and trust in the process. And hey, you must also understand what to do post-launch. But that's a topic for another video. So there you have it, guys. That's how to make a digital marketing campaign plan, a step-by-step guide, and also to launch it out there. Like, honestly, guys, this is absolute gold. Absolute gold. Like, I hope you took some notes. I hope you're going to act on it, because this is literally worth millions of dollars. It's been worth millions of dollars to the businesses that have helped over the years, to my own business. Like, it's just amazing. So I'm super grateful to be giving you this knowledge. Look, if you've not already done it already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you want some more information like this, I'm going to give you a free 495 digital marketing startup course that's mine and my business partners. So all you have to do is click down below here somewhere and go and get that course, and I'll see you on the inside, and I'll see you on my video next week.